Imagine a land where ancient temples stand beneath snow-capped peaks, where neon cities pulse beside tranquil bamboo forests. Welcome to Japan, a country where tradition and innovation dance in perfect harmony. From the sacred slopes of Mount Fuji to the serene torii gates of Miyajima, Japan's wonders tell stories of samurai, emperors, and artisans who shaped history. Did you know Kyoto once had over 10,000 torii gates at Fushimi Inari Shrine? Each one donated by businesses hoping for prosperity. Today, we'll journey through 15 breathtaking places that reveal Japan's soul, where every corner holds magic and every landscape whispers legend. Let's begin. Rising like a sacred monument from the earth, Mount Fuji isn't just Japan's tallest peak. It's the soul of the nation. At 3,776 meters, this near-perfect volcanic cone has inspired poets, artists, and pilgrims for centuries. Its snow-capped summit, often shrouded in mist, changes with the seasons. Cherry blossoms frame its base in spring, while autumn sets its foothills ablaze in crimson. For Shinto believers, Fuji is a kami, spirit, a gateway between heaven and earth. Adventurers climb its trails at night to witness the Goraiko, the sunrise that paints the sky in gold. And below, the Five Lakes region mirrors its grandeur, offering serene boat rides with Fuji's reflection glimmering on the water. Whether seen from a Tokyo skyscraper or a rural tea house, Fuji isn't just a mountain, it's Japan's eternal heartbeat. Glistening above a mirror-like pond, Kinkaku-ji is Kyoto's most dazzling treasure. Built in 1397 as a retirement villa for a shogun, this Zen Buddhist temple is cloaked in gold leaf, symbolizing purity and enlightenment. The pavilion's 3 tiers each reflect a different architectural style. Aristocratic elegance on the first floor, samurai simplicity on the second, and a Zen sanctuary atop, crowned by a golden phoenix. Surrounded by lush gardens and moss-covered islands, the temple seems to float in a dreamscape. Especially in winter, when snow dusts its roof like powdered sugar. Tragically burned down in 1950 by a monk's obsession, a tale that inspired Mishima's novel The Temple of the Golden Pavilion, the rebuilt structure stands as a lesson in impermanence, a beauty that refuses to fade. A haunting silhouette against Hiroshima's skyline, the Genbaku Dome is a stark reminder of humanity's darkest hour and its capacity for hope. On August 6, 1945, the atomic bomb exploded almost directly above this building, leaving its skeletal frame eerily intact while flattening the city. Today, the preserved ruins stand at the heart of the Peace Memorial Park, where paper cranes and silent prayers honor the 140,000 lives lost. Nearby, the Peace Memorial Museum displays heart-wrenching artifacts: a child's charred lunchbox, a stopped wristwatch frozen at 8:15 a.m. Yet Hiroshima has risen as a global symbol of resilience. Its vibrant streets, riverside cherry blossoms, and the Orizuru Tower's cascading paper cranes whispering, "Never again." At high tide, the great torii gate of Itsukushima Shrine appears to float on the Seto Inland Sea, a scene so surreal it's called one of Japan's 3 most beautiful views. Built in the 12th century, this Shinto shrine was designed to harmonize with the tides, its vermilion pillars and walkways rising above the water like a divine pathway. At dusk, lanterns glow, and the gate's reflection shimmers like liquid fire. The island itself, Miyajima, is sacred, so much so that for centuries, no births or deaths were allowed here to preserve its purity. Wild sika deer roam freely, bowing for treats, while the Momiji-dani Park blazes with maple leaves in autumn. To visit Itsukushima is to step into a living postcard of eternity. Nestled in the Japanese Alps, the thatched roof village of Shirakawa-go looks like a fairy tale frozen in time. Its gasho-zukuri farmhouses, some over 250 years old, have steeply sloped roofs designed to shed heavy snow. Their name means praying hands, resembling monks in meditation. In winter, the village transforms into a luminous wonderland, with houses illuminated against the snow like lanterns. Inside, families once raised silkworms in attic lofts, their legacy preserved in the Wada House Museum. Beyond postcard-perfect views, Shirakawa-go embodies Satoyama, a sustainable way of life where humans and nature coexist. Whether blanketed in snow or framed by spring blossoms, This UNESCO gem feels like a whisper from the past, urging us to slow down and savor simplicity. Rising like a white heron taking flight, Himeji Castle is Japan's most magnificent feudal fortress. Known as Shirakawa-go, White Egret Castle, for its pristine walls and elegant silhouette, this UNESCO World Heritage Site has stood for over 400 years, surviving wars, earthquakes, and even W.2 bombings. Its ingenious defensive design includes maze-like corridors, hidden trapdoors, and arrow slits to confuse invaders. In spring, the castle grounds transform into a sea of cherry blossoms, while autumn sets its stone walls aglow with golden ginkgo leaves. Inside, the main keep offers panoramic views of Hyogo, once the strategic domain of powerful samurai clans. Unlike many reconstructed castles, Himeji remains original, a rare window into Japan's warrior past. To walk its wooden halls is to step into the age of shoguns and sword saints. Home to the great Buddha of Nara, Todai-ji is a monumental testament to Japan's spiritual and artistic ambition. Built in 752 AD, its Daibutsuden, Great Buddha Hall, was once the largest wooden building in the world, housing a 15-meter-tall bronze Buddha weighing 500 tons. The statue's creation nearly bankrupted the nation, but it solidified Buddhism's place in Japanese culture. Surrounding the temple, Nara Park teems with over 1,000 sacred Sika deer. Believed to be messengers of the gods, visitors can buy rice crackers to feed them. Just be prepared for polite but persistent bows. Nearby, the Nagatsudo Hall offers sweeping views of Nara, especially during the fiery Omizutori festival, where monks brandish giant torches to purify onlookers. Todai-ji isn't just a temple. It's a living relic of Japan's golden age. A misty, primeval paradise, Yakushima feels like stepping into a Hayao Miyazaki film. In fact, its ancient forests inspired Princess Mononoke. This UNESCO-listed island is home to Yakusugi cedars, some over 7,000 years old, their gnarled roots cloaked in emerald moss. The most famous, Jomon-sugi, is a 2,000-year-old giant hidden deep in the mountains, reachable only by a 10-hour hike through waterfalls and wild deer. The island's microclimate creates Yakushima rain. Locals joke it rains 35 days a month. But this rain feeds crystalline rivers and natural onsen, hot springs, where you can soak under starry skies. From loggerhead turtles nesting on its beaches to rare Yakushima macaques, Yakushima is nature at its most untamed and enchanting. A riot of gold, color, and craftsmanship, Nikko Toshogu is Japan's most lavish shrine, a Baroque masterpiece dedicated to Tokugawa Ieyasu, the warlord who unified Japan. Unlike minimalist Shinto shrines, Toshogu dazzles with over 2.5 million gold leaf sheets, intricate carvings of sleeping cats, and the famous three wise monkeys: see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. The Yomaimon Gate, nicknamed the Sunset Gate because you could stare at its 500-plus carvings until dusk, is a testament to Edo-era artisanship. Surrounded by towering cedars, the shrine is especially magical in autumn, when maple leaves set the complex ablaze in red. Nearby, the Kigon Falls plunge 97 meters into a misty gorge, proof that in Nikko, nature and artistry compete for your awe. Japan's last true wilderness, Shirakawa-go, is a UNESCO site where brown bears outnumber people. Jutting into the Sea of Okhotsk, this remote peninsula is a land of volcanic peaks, drift ice, and hidden onsens. In winter, the coast freezes into a dazzling ice field, while summer reveals emerald forests, teeming with foxes and deer. The Shirakawa Five Lakes offer wooden boardwalks above crystal-clear waters, where bears often wander. Visitors carry bells for safety. By boat, you can spot orca whales and Steller's sea eagles, while the Kamuiwaka hot falls let you bathe in a natural hot water cascade. The indigenous Ainu people revered Shirakawa as the end of the earth, a place where spirits dwell. For modern travelers, it's a raw, untamed Japan few ever witness. For over 1,000 years, emperors, samurai, and ascetics have walked the sacred Kumano Kodo, a network of pilgrimage trails winding through the misty mountains of the Kii Peninsula. These ancient paths, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, connect three grand shrines: Kumano Hongu Taisha, Kumano Nachi Taisha, and Kumano Hayatama Taisha. Each representing different aspects of spiritual purification. The most famous route, the Nakahechi, takes pilgrims past towering cedar forests, hidden waterfalls, and stone markers carved with Buddhist sutras. At Nachi Falls, Japan's tallest single-drop waterfall, the site of the Vermilion Nachi Taisha Shrine, standing beside the 133-meter cascade, is nothing short of mystical. Unlike other pilgrimages, the Kumano Kodo welcomes travelers of all faiths, offering onsen, hot spring, rest stops, and rustic shukubo, temple lodgings, where you can savor shojin ryori, Buddhist vegetarian cuisine. Walking here isn't just a hike, it's a journey through Japan's soul. A vivid fusion of Japanese and Chinese influences, the Crimson Shuri Castle was once the heart of the Ryukyu Kingdom, a thriving maritime power that ruled Okinawa for 450 years. Unlike mainland Japan's austere fortresses, Shuri dazzles with vermilion lacquer, golden dragons, and intricate carvings, a testament to the kingdom's trade with China and Southeast Asia. The Seiden, main hall, with its sweeping tiled roofs and courtyard performances of traditional Asa dance, was the political and cultural hub of the Ryukyu kings. Tragically, the castle burned down in 2019, but its meticulous reconstruction symbolizes Okinawa's resilience. Surrounding the castle, the stone-paved Kinjocho district retains its old-world charm, with artisan shops selling bingata, Okinawan dyed textiles, and awamori, local liquor. At sunset, when the castle glows against the Pacific sky, you can almost hear the echoes of Ryukyu's golden age. Carved by the Gokasi River over millennia, Takachiho Gorge is a place of myth and magic. Sheer basalt cliffs, streaked with volcanic hues, rise 100 meters above emerald waters, creating a scene so dramatic, it's said to be the landing site of the sun goddess Amaterasu. Visitors can row a boat beneath the 17-meter Manai waterfall, where mist sprays like diamond dust in the sunlight. By night, the gorge transforms into an open-air theater for Kagura dances. ancient Shinto performances recounting the legend of Amaterasu, emerging from a cave to restore light to the world. Nearby, the Amano Iwato Shrine marks the cave itself, a sacred spot where priests still perform rituals. Whether shrouded in morning fog or bathed in twilight, Takachiho feels less like a landscape and more like a living legend. Ranked among Japan's 3 great gardens, Kenroku is a masterpiece of Edo-era landscape design. Its name means Garden of the Six Sublimities: spaciousness, seclusion, antiquity, waterways, panoramas, and artistry, all harmoniously woven into 25 acres. In winter, Yukitsuri ropes protect the garden's iconic Karasaki pine trees from heavy snow, creating a sculptural wonderland. Spring brings cherry blossoms, while autumn sets the maple-dotted hills ablaze. The garden's centerpiece, Kotoji Toro, a 2-legged stone lantern, stands beside a zigzag bridge, reflecting in the still ponds. Once the private retreat of the Maeda samurai clan, Kenroku opened to the public in the 19th century. Today, it's a living postcard of Japanese aesthetics, where every winding path reveals a new vignette of beauty. Deep in the snow-covered valleys of Nagano, wild Japanese macaques, snow monkeys, have perfected the art of relaxation, soaking in natural hot springs just like humans. At Jigokudani Monkey Park, you can watch these playful primates lounge in steaming pools, their fur dusted with snow, while younger monkeys wrestle on icy rocks. The park was founded in 1964 to protect the monkeys after they ventured into nearby villages, and today, over 160 macaques call the valley home. Unlike zoo enclosures, here the monkeys roam freely. Visitors must keep a respectful distance as the troop grooms, forages, and even snowball fights in winter. The setting is surreal. Jagged cliffs, frozen waterfalls, and the Hell Valley geothermal vents that give the park its name. Jigokudani means Hell's Valley. It's a rare glimpse into wildlife thriving in harmony with Japan's harsh winters. Japan's wonders are endless. But our journey doesn't have to end here. If this glimpse into the land of rising sun left you breathless, imagine what's still waiting to be explored. Hit subscribe now and join us as we uncover more of the world's most awe-inspiring destinations. Turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure, because the next hidden temple, forgotten legend, or breathtaking landscape is just one upload away. The world is vast. Stay curious.